Welcome back to the 628 Dirt Rooster channel. Hobby beekeeping is a way of life. Well, what do you say we go pick up a swarm this morning? Hello, children. Make Miss Madge happy. To get a swarm off her neighbor's, above her neighbor's driveway, not on the driveway. Nobody's home at the neighbor's house, and she's worried about the kids coming home and getting stung or stirring them up or whatever when they get off the school bus. So we're going to try to go collect them before school gets out. I'm in a huge rush. Speed limit is 35. We're doing 18. Man. Smashing. Got about a football size swarm. About 10 foot up. Shouldn't be too hard.
On my back porch, and they just surrounded the whole house, and I watched them congregate right there in that tree.
First time you ever seen a swarm?
Yes, first time I ever seen one.
And they got kids over here.
Yes, they do. We have about 6 kids in this neighborhood and dogs. So I just figured we better get them out of here.
Yeah, we'll get them out before the kids come throw baseballs at them or something.
Oh, Lord.
you know that's going to happen.
Well, I just worried about my neighbors pulling up and, disturbing it. And
yeah.
Obviously, they don't get disturbed very easy. I think they came from this house back here that's empty, and they're working on it.
Oh, really? You think there's a
might
hive in there?
them. Well, no, there's trees in their backyard. They're back there full with the trees, and I think that's what happened.
Okay. Well, I'm fishing to put them in a box. I was going to snag them with my bucket, but the swarm's wider than my bucket.
Need a ladder, I got one.
I might wind up needing one, but I'm going to try to see if I can reach them like this. Kind of one hand in that operation there. Didn't go as smoothly as I'd like, but I got about 3/4 inside the box, and the others just marching around. So I'm looking for the queen while they march. I snapped that limb off in my feeble attempt to. I can't believe they didn't sting me. I dropped the entire swarm, felt like it rolled down my left arm. So there's no scent up there left. The scent's on that limb I cut off. So they should all be drawn to the box. Hope I got the queen in there. I'm just gonna have to study them for a little bit. Make sure. I got the front entrance blocked up on this box. I got, there's 7 frames on the ground. There's 3 frames in there, drawing comb for them to start clustering on, working on. And the tray entrance on this thing is open with a screen, so the ones that are in the box can't get out, but the ones that are outside can get to them to kind of feel like they're with the colony. So right now I just gotta let them settle down and continue to look for the queen. I hope she's in the box. The bulk of them fell into the box, so I think that's where she's at. You can see they're pretty well off. not all, but the majority of them are staying kind of low. There's a few hundred up here that are a little confused, but nobody's really gathering in one particular spot, so I think we're good. We'll have them in the box in 30 minutes or so. Kids don't get home from school for another hour, hour and a half. We ought to be just fine. I'm about to back my truck up over here and put the box on my tailgate. And in the shade, of course. Let the rest of them gather on it. I want to open it, but when you catch them like this, if the queen's not in there, you slide that lid open, they'll boil out like you sprayed a repellent in there. So I'm gonna wait for a few minutes, let them settle down. This is one of those 99.9% certainty that the queen's in the box. See how they act. They're not boiling out, so I think we're good. Let me put some frames in there. We'll take them on home. I got 3 frames left to put in. Wait, there's 2 more mailboxes. It's so thick in there, you can hardly slide the frames in. Some of these frames are some kind of nasty frames that were in a beetle infested hive this past winter, and they've been frozen but they hadn't been cleaned, so I'm gonna let them start their life off in a box with some dirty frames and let them clean them up. They seem to be settling in and adjusting to the box pretty well, so I think I'm gonna turn the box around with the entrance to the back and open it back up and let the rest of these walk in. Yeah, they're pretty well settling in. They're not coming out. That's a good thing. Just gotta let all the rest of these find it. And of course, for safety's sake, I'm still looking through all these to see if the queen may happen to be outside the box, but I seriously doubt it the way they're acting. Pretty windy today, so they're kind of having a hard time locating the scent, especially since I've moved the box twice now since I shook them. You got 1 bee on the box fanning. Now there's 1 bee on the front of the box fanning. This is not an entrance, but there's a screen bottom, so they're able to catch the scent of the hive. So a lot of them are going to the back of the hive. I just have to wait on all these in the air to find it. Front, preferably. According to Miss Madge, these came out of a bee tree on the property behind theirs, and there's a real good couple of water sources here. There's a little kind of a swampy looking pond right back there that you can see from here. There's a huge lake just right over a few houses over. Got a few more fanners working, and it looks like the rest of them are kind of working their way across the tailgate coming this way. Not necessarily going into the box yet, but at least they're coming closer. I'm about done here. Most of the ones that went under the back have figured out they can't get through to the colony that way and have come around front. There's still a bunch of them under there, but not a whole lot left in the air. And there's a good cluster of them fanning on the front. I'm gonna give them another 10 minutes and I'm out. And we gone. Fancy houses. Here's some classy bees. I ought to get some classy honey off of them, some high dollar honey. You know what's funny is I grew up riding dirt bikes and 3-wheelers in these power lines, and now there's playgrounds and tennis courts on them. and some man-made lakes.